Hey guys, back again with another episode of Jet Set Radio Future. I just got done recording episode 3's commentary, and there's Pot the dog, if you guys saw that for a split second. Some characters actually had the same dance animation as others, so like you can sync them up perfectly and stuff like that, which is a pain in the ass, but it's really worth it to see them both like dancing perfectly in sync. So down here is the way to Rokkaku-dai Heights. And at the end of the episode, we are actually going back to Dogenzaka Hill because we forgot a fucking street challenge in the first level. This is Rokkaku-dai Heights, an abandoned hill that ties. This kind of looks like the slums in a way, but I don't know. It does look pretty shitty. So you can hear like them talking about so you'll encounter the cops here as well, but like multiple times, because this is a very vertical level. Oh, shut up, Hayashi, you deserve it. You're a weirdo. So this is that's actually where we have to go in order to get to the, what is it, Poison Jam's hideout, but we can't get there until later. So they're just kind of luring us higher and higher up into the level. So we just have to go up to them and talk to them like we did the first time we encountered them. So, yeah. When I was recording this mission, I actually thought that I was actually worried that I had to cut this into 2 parts because this was such a big level. At least I felt it was. But I actually managed to get everything done in about, what is it? You know, under 30 minutes. I mean, it's close, but still. So you have to talk to them in order for them to open up the next area for you. And if you hold this trigger there, you can get them all just fine. So let's see where. Oh yeah, the secret tape we'll get in just a sec. And you can also see that's the magic of that's the beauty of holding the trigger, because it doesn't constantly spray cans. It only sprays cans when there's it only works when there's a graffiti nearby, which is really cool. So we're gonna get these 2, and then we're gonna go into the train station-y area and grab this secret tape. Now, the secret tape's unique challenge is a little confusing because it says chimney number 1 grind. It's actually the first chimney that's in this level the chimney on the lowest area of the level, which is actually right around here. It's actually that chimney that you just saw for a split second, and I'm being an idiot because you can get on that fucking rail just by grinding on one of these poles, but it's just a mess of telephone poles and telephone wires everywhere, so I have no idea. So see, I could grind on this one, and I would have been perfect. There's a street challenge of 35 tricks, which you'll see me have a lot of trouble with, because this beating area is really bad. So, grind 10, air 4, 35 tricks, and chimney number 1 grind. We got, I think, we got our point. I didn't read the points one at all because it was already dimmed down and it's hard to see on a tiny little preview window. And it's birthday cake playing. So and like I said, you can definitely tell once you get used to the game's soundtrack. Like you can tell which one it's transitioning to. So there's that. I think that was a grind combo, and then this is where you get that is chimney number 1 grind. And that graffiti show that it showed is actually at the top of the level, and it's right next to the last graffiti in this area. So, recommended that you get the graffiti soul first, then the other one. Then get the graffiti soul, then you can get the graffiti. And you can also get a character in this level. We're going to get this character, very soon, once I'm done here, because there's actually a character on top of where Poison Jam busted through. And you basically have to do the same thing with her. You have to, like, talk to her, and she'll go to a certain place, and you have to find where she is. So I'm going to show you guys this place over here right now. This is where you want to go in order to go talk to her next. She'll be down in here. Just to kind of show you guys where she will be, because if you guys, in case you guys get lost, because, you know. And you just grind on this, and then, yeah, jump. And she'll be, like, right back out here. And then once you talk to her here, she'll be like, "I'll hang with you for a bit." And so up there is where she is. I think she was a character in the first game, but I'm not sure. I've never played the first game. I've only played this one. So get on this one, and then boost dash, and then you can get up here. So here's Rith, which her name is taken from the word rhythm. I mean, it only makes sense. It's only natural, and it only makes sense. Look at the birds. They're just wagging their entire bodies, just like, just going along to the song. And we're actually gonna play as her for the rest of this level, because I think she has the same stats as Yo-Yo. So she's pretty good, especially with graffiti and stuff. And yes, I'm still drinking that same Cascade Ice Orange Mango. It's pretty good. So yeah, this level has water in it, and a lot more water, but it's in harder places where you'd actually fall down. Oh, and you'll actually see that there is fall damage in this game. Fall damage is very lenient in this game, and this is where I try to keep... this is like the best place to get it, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go back and try and get this damn 35 tricks, because the air combo times 4 is actually pretty easy in this level because it's very vertical. I keep going over when the rail points me towards that telephone pole automatically. So this whole line that you can do, I mean, the phone wire, I think right here, is actually 500 points, and there's a little shortcut to get out into this area. So we're actually going to go on to the next... I think we're going to go to the next area, or maybe we're just going to go... I can't remember. When your brain's kind of fried, it's just... You just don't even want to try to remember things. So we're actually going to go talk to Rith. She's pretty good with her combos, too. Combos and graffiti are very important, along with health. I can't remember what G stamina, I think is... Oh, grind... I think G stamina is grind stamina, and where when you fail a combo, like, the higher G stamina, it means, like, how fast you can recover from a failed combo. So, that's my guess. I can't quite remember. I need to look that up still. I'll have it for you guys in the next episode. So, Rith has joined you. So, we're actually going to switch out of being beat. And then we're going to have her, and then we're going to switch out with her. So like I said, the top 3 rows are your characters that you can get during the campaign. Some of them are optional. So the reason why I'm getting a bunch of these graffiti souls right now, I mean, I'm doing it anyway, just finish the level, done. The reason I'm doing it is because there's actually a character that you can get as a team member, but you have to have a certain number of graffiti souls first of all. And I went way too fast. So I guess I could start here. So this phone wire right here is actually really, you know, along with that one too. That one's also a 500. So these phone lines around here, best chance of getting your scores really high. So yeah. I think that was our 35 tricks one, because it said, I think, 38 tricks. So, getting it down here is actually pretty easy. That's what I was trying to do the entire time, trying to get onto that and do that whole fucking line. But anyways, we are going to go to the next area, which there's actually, I think, 2 graffiti souls really close to each other. And there's the last one, which is right back where we were, but we're not going to go get it right now. I think... No, we're not. Oh, yep. Yeah, I was going to like, wait a minute. Yes. So we only have to fight 3 of them right now. But I think the third and last time that you have to fight these guys in this area, because you have to fight Hayashi yet again, but this is only people. You're only fighting them, you know, here. So I'm guessing now from a police from the Rokkaku police's standpoint, you'd go to Dogenzaka, Shibuya, then Rokkaku-dai Heights, then Chuo Street, then... Or maybe Chuo Street would be the last place. I don't know. But, this is how I've always done it. I mean, if you look at it from the point, like, you keep on pursuing the Poison Jam, then, trying to get... And then you can't pursue them anymore until you go talk to Rapid 99. That's how I normally do it. But I guess if you do it in the order of how crazy the police will get, like here they're still trying to catch you on foot, and then in 99th Street they'll have spotlights just to try to search for you, and then they'll start shooting at you. So these are statue of Rokkaku Gouji's ancestors. Heads are gonna roll if you bust them up. Whoops. I guess it's like kind of a pun. It doesn't really change anything. You just bust them up and I don't think anything happens. Now here is those kind of combos right there, where it goes rail to wall to rail, where you cannot do any, you have to jump and stuff like that. These will get a little bit more common later in the game, because they're trying to teach you these complex things later, and like to prepare you for later in the game, which is pretty cool. That they're teaching you these quote unquote these little combo things that you have to worry about later in the game. So this we cannot get to. We have to go and talk to Rep 99 and they'll tell us where they reside. I mean, we obviously know. I've already told you guys that they live in the damn sewer. So. Oh, that is so goddamn good. It's almost gone though. So these black guys, the black armored, you know, Rokkaku police guys, you actually have to boost dash into them in order for them to get knocked down. Now that only knocks down their armor, so then after that you can just walk, you know, just skate into them and they'll be fine. Yeah, you can just knock them out. Just remember when you're, yeah. So here, this guy, boom, like all this stuff gets knocked off. But remember to grab a bunch of the, you know, graffiti cans that they drop, because they'll go away once you finish them off. Yeah, so this is a very vertical level. I was trying to look to see other things and stuff like that. But anyways, let's see. I think that, yeah, so we don't encounter Poison Jam anymore, but we have one more encounter. Shit. So when you start like flailing around, like, that's when if you hit the ground, that's when you would get what is it? The fall damage. And the longer that you are flailing around in the air, the more fall damage you'll take. And remember when, like how I said there are no autosaves? There are actually, what is it? Fucking, oh shit, what was it? Yeah, when you die, when you lose all your health, you can actually lose, that you have to go back to where you last saved, and you know, you never know, it could have been, you know, 6 hours ago, and you're like, well, shit! I have to do 6 hours worth of fucking... Ugh. I have to admit that, like, I do like the design for this large one that I have, but since it's like square background, it kind of looks out of place. Like, it doesn't meld in, like, it's not as cohesive, or, like, it doesn't blend in as well. Because, like, these are, like, PNGs that they had to use. That other one was just a big square. So, this is where this is the first level with a second graffiti stop. Yeah, you can see how it looks a little weird when it's a giant square. There's a bunch of teeter-totter horses. Grab that. So now we have 20 cans, and we have to... I think it's this or the next one. Yeah, it's the next one that I have a lot of trouble with. And I don't speed it up, because I'm going to show you... I show you guys how hard it is and what you have to... You know, it's just pretty much BS. 17 cans. There's 3 more left, I think. 3 or so more. Yeah, this is the last place that you have to fight, in Rokkaku-dai Heights. You have to fight these guys, and you'll see that I get, like, completely I'll get fucked up by these guys. Yeah, when you fall down, you really want to, as long as you have 10 cans, you should really boost dash away so they don't grab onto you. Because if you don't have 9 cans, this is what happens. And they'll, like, you can... So you see that? 2 of them are on me, and they're dealing a lot of damage to me. And when you fall down like that, you're going to get really slow. So I had to boost dash just to get over here, grab a bunch of cans. Yeah, when you're here, don't be stingy on the cans. Seriously, don't. Because what if you wanna save yourself from getting hit a bunch, then, you know, having a lot of damage being dealt to you, then just, you know, definitely just don't. Just definitely, you know what I mean. Just boost if you have to. Boost if you want to save yourself from getting hit a bunch. So I think there's 3 more guys. Yep, 2 more guys. You saw him, like, jump all... It's really weird how they jump. Like, I'm gonna get you. And now we have to fight Hayashi one-on-one, and you cannot knock him out and knock him down. You can knock him into the electrical wall, which I think kills him. Or, you know, you win against him or whatever. There we go. And with only... Yeah, I'm trying to get a bunch of cans first. So I can then... Which kind of backfired because it took me back down to 5 like I had when I knocked him down the first time. There we go. So I think only... Like, it doesn't take 30 cans to defeat him. Which is kind of cool. See, look how awkward this is. Just really weird. I love the design, like the actual design of it, but I just don't like the... Oh, and I got confused on which control stick to click. It's the left control stick, which is a little weird. But, it makes sense. Sounds like, Isle 10's gonna be playing in a minute. Oh. So this is the BS one right here, because you have to jump right after you get on the thing. You don't want to use the control stick at all until, like, the last jump. You have to go off to the left, I think. There's that. Jump. Jump. And you'd think, oh, I should have gotten up. Yeah, it was BS. I got a bunch of fucking stupid shit. You know, it's BS right there, because it's just enough not to be able. So you have to actually go off to the left. Like, I keep missing here, because from what I remember, I was able to get up there just fine, but now it's just being stupid. And this is where, for me, the controls are starting to fuck with me as well. So, and that's the thing that you can't do. You can't boost and then jump off of a billboard. You just can't do it, which is really weird. I'm gonna take another sip of my orange mango while you guys watch me fail a lot more. Oh, this is good. I was because like while like a couple minutes ago, I'm like, oh shit, I have to stop recording this audio, start from scratch because I have to cut out this part because I was failing so bad. But it's not that bad because here we finally get up here, and you really don't want to fall back down. So yeah, there's actually a graffiti soul up there. And the only way to get up there is actually to grind. Yeah, you can grind up a... Oh, we already did that. Yeah, never mind. So, I actually got on the wrong side, because if I got to the very top, I would have, like, backflipped me. So, you actually want... If you get on the wrong side, just let it ride itself out, and then get on the right one, which is this one. And remember, combos keep your speed up. So... Yep. Fall damage right there. So, this is also another 500 rail you can do. But the thing is, it takes a while to get up here, so it's I would recommend not to do it because you can easily beat all the point scores really easily. I think so for the most part. I can't remember. So, there we go. Number 40. Come back here. Thank God the last one's a tiny one. I mean, I still have plenty of cans for any size, but still. And like I said before, you can, if you actually pay attention to like the names of the, what is it, the tricks that you do, they go in the same loop, like backside unity, blah blah blah. There for each different type of trick. It's, you know, I would have actually lost some health there, but since it cut out, it would reset your fall counter, so it would pretend that you're actually floating up there for a sec. And over here is actually a graffiti soul that I almost forgot about, because you actually have to go around to a secret area. And the guy that I watched, he failed the first time trying to get on there because he totally forgot about that jump that he had to do, and then he couldn't get back. So it's like, you can't get back. You can easily get back. It's just you gotta have the skills. And for his Let's Play, he did really good. It was a pretty good Let's Play, that because I'm like, you know what? I want to watch someone play an actual good Let's Play of somebody playing this game. And if somebody has a good Let's Play of this game, of, you know, a game that I think of, like, there aren't too many people who actually Let's Played this game. And I'm like, oh, fuck, Dogenzaka Hill, because I accidentally hit over, and thank God I did, because I'm like, well, shit, now I have to go do this stupid shit. Like, for example, if I found somebody, like, for games that people do a lot of Let's Plays for, like, for example, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, and, you know, a bunch of Zelda games, I really don't look for those because, like, too often, because they're like, I don't know if they're going to be good or not, and I normally look for longer videos because, one, you can put a lot more into there, two, it takes a lot more skill to actually do those kind of, you know, longer videos like I'm doing. Like, I'm still trying to deal with them, like, trying to come up with things to say and blah blah blah, because I have no piece of paper in front of me telling me this is what I should write. So, and you actually cannot grind on any side of this below the rail, or not the rail, the telephone cord. So yeah. So, like, Jet Set Radio Future. Not too many people actually play that game, like, for Let's Plays, or at least decent Let's Plays. And by decent, I mean, like, you gotta have good sound quality for your voice. You gotta have, you know, it's gotta be entertaining and stuff like that. And only one other person's that I'm still subscribed to him, even though he has finally started to pick up on videos because he's been dealing with his own stuff. A bunch of his, like, that was Let's Play that got me hooked on his channel. Like, for example, like, he also did Majora's Mask, and I watched it, and it was really interesting. There was... what else? There was Pokemon, the trading card game, which I'm like, this is a weird thing. I'm not gonna... I'm like, do I really want to watch it? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna watch it. He also did Pokemon Sapphire, which, to this day, like, I will not watch... I was hesitant on watching his Pokemon Coliseum Let's Play, but I did it anyways. Which was pretty cool, but I'm not gonna watch anybody's Pokemon Sapphire, because Pokemon Sapphire is, like, too sentimental to me. Because, like, if I'd be screaming at the screen, like, don't do this, do that, pick this Pokemon, not that one. I mean, like, if somebody picked a goddamn Sceptile or a Mudkip, it's... And no, I don't like Mudkips. Don't like any... I don't like that evolution chain. I like Blaziken. Blaziken kicks ass. Because Swampert and the whole Mudkip line is fucking cheap like Quagsire. Water and ground when you're mainly a fire type, so that's very not effective. That's like water ground is super duper effective against a fire type, so yeah. But anyways, so there's number 117, you know, Master Chief for the win. I'm still debating on when I should do my Halo series. I want to do it because I want to do it justice. Definitely want to do it justice, that's for sure. I kind of want to do it live. I'm probably gonna just take my time with trying to actually get my I'm gonna do a bunch of test recordings to see how, like, the exact spacing between stuff I have to do. So, and up here is actually 99th Street if we go up that ramp, but we're not going to do that right now because it's close to the end of the episode. So, another one of the things that, like, the whole thing, like, with this whole bit with all the stuff, like, it's your private property or something, it's really cool, if it is. So, this has been Infinity with Jet Set Radio Future, and I will see you guys later.